Thing one gets off the bus yesterday and says, so and so's doesn't have an elf come to her house, and her mom told her that she'd have to buy one at the store to have an elf on the shelf.
Wow.
And I can see that the kids are talking about it at school because they do funny things. This year they've been so crazy on the ball creative. Like they were chewing gum yesterday, and it was like these little pink balloons
Oh,
stuck to
wow.
their face,
Blowing bubbles.
blowing bubbles. Yeah, and then they built a snowman with marshmallows one night.
Yeah, they destroyed my kitchen one time with flour trying to make cookies.
Yeah, they're all over. Well, so she says that to me, like I understand all the kids don't have elves, so I'm sure when they're talking about what their elf did last night, and one kid, my mom says she has to buy it at the store, and I was like, well, yeah. How do you think Santa knows we have an elf?
Right. I love it. Look how quick you are.
Yeah, you got it. Well, I'm not quick. That's what happens. You get the elf, you bring him home, and you got to read the book and figure everything out. And then he flies to Santa, and we're on our way.
Right. But you got to get him at the store first.
Yeah, or Santa doesn't know to bring us an elf.
Right.
We got to let him know that we have an elf. Santa can't do everything. He's busy making some toys and stuff.
That's why he has elves to begin with.
That's exactly right.
Santa, you got to admit, he's a great leader.
He is.
I mean, he can delegate like a master.
And he gets all the credit.
He gets all the credit. Buddy the Elf gets none. The guy making the video games, the elf making the chairs, or not the chairs, the rocking horses,
and actually buying all the equipment and buying everything. No credit.
None. The ordering department, just the logistics department alone of what goes where. No credit.
Just that fat jolly man in a big red suit just over there, just taking all the cookies and milk and just basking in his glory.
Fat bastard.
Yeah.
Former Grizzly Tony Allen was arrested Sunday after a confrontation at his wife's apartment in Collierville.
Yeah, Tony Allen is charged with domestic assault, domestic vandalism, and interference with emergency calls in connection with the incident at the residence of Desiree Allen.
The arrest is the latest problem for Tony Allen. He faces federal charges of conspiracy to commit healthcare and wire fraud in connection with a case which he and a group of former NBA players are accused of attempting to defraud the league's healthcare plan.
He's pleaded not guilty to the charges and is free on a $500,000 personal recognizance bond.
Recognizance.
There you go, bond.
And,
in that case.
And Desiree is his wife, or I don't know, is she his ex-wife?
No.
Are they working on that? She was indicted in that federal investigation as well.
Now, in the alleged Collierville incident on Sunday, Desiree Allen, who said she moved into the suburban apartment about 2 weeks ago, said Tony Allen called her and accused her of keeping her children from him. He then went to the apartment, banged on the door, didn't let him in, so he left, came back, broke open the door, and damaged the frame.
When he got inside, he confronted her about the matter in the bedroom. She threatened to call police.
So Tony took the phone, threw it in the toilet, and Desiree also had what police described as a rug burn type of injury on her left knee.
Police report also noted that Desiree said her husband had become changed and dark, but no further details were offered up on that.
Which really sucks because Tony Allen's jersey was scheduled to be retired by the Grizzlies on January 28th. And Allen has requested the ceremony be postponed. But, I mean, Tony Allen is like, and him and Randolph, that whole crew, I just love them.
Grit grind crew, baby.
And whatever's happened the last 3 months is just crap. It sucks.
Is he coming unhinged?
I think so.
That is not good. Because you want to see your idols and stars like that. You want to see them like, in their, not in their glory forever, but, in that respectable to their glory. You know what I mean? You know what I'm trying to say.
Right. And I think, Tony Allen's been pretty quiet. We haven't heard or seen him.
Yeah.
Not that that's good or bad, just, and then all of a sudden it's Tony Allen. Then my phone's blowing up. Tony Allen.
Evil Tony Allen. All of a sudden we're getting evil Tony Allen, and I don't care for it.
Dude, call your buddy Zebo up and get some encouragement.
I mean, get some support, brother. Get some support. See, Avery, my 14-year-old broke her phone, and the way I made her replace it is a parenting win we can all take joy in.
Okay.
I'll tell you about it just after 8. First, the Beastie Boys. A while back, Danny, you remember we had Kimberly Murray of Murray's Money Minute on talking about how to kids and money, and when you're ready to start teaching your kids about money, the best ways to go about it.
Mm-hmm.
So I took her advice to heart. I got the green light card for Avery, and then we are putting her allowance, quote unquote allowance, on that. She has, money based chores. Every chore is $1 amount, and then every couple of weeks we pay her the bulk amount. So she hadn't been spending a lot of money, so she had some money saved up. Well, she broke her phone. I mean, destroyed it. Like you'd look at it, it was a crack down the screen and a black blob about an inch on either side of that crack.
How long had she had the phone?
Not very long. I think she got it for Christmas last year, but she actually got it in like November of last year because she had broke her other phone. And I was like, I'm done. I'm not paying for it. You got money, you pay for it. So we called up who we needed to call up to find out what we needed to do to get a repair.
Mm-hmm.
And they sent us to the Apple store in Germantown, a place I had never been before.
Me neither.
What an experience.
Not going.
Man, what an experience.
There's one Apple store in the city, and it's in Germantown at Saddle Creek. It just seems weird to me why we only have one.
It's jam-packed.
Oh, God.
Dude, there were 100 people in there.
You can't find a parking spot when you go over there.
No, and the parking lot is itty-bitty. It's narrow. Mm-hmm. So all the cars going in and out, it's like you have to take turns, let one in, and then you go out.
Why they have that Apple store just tucked in there, I don't know, but it's annoying.
So we were in there for an hour yesterday, and it was really efficient, actually, because you go in. We had an appointment, thank gosh, and so they you get in line, and then they say, okay, who are you while you're here? They check you in, and then they call your name and help you, which is pretty efficient, actually.
Right.
But we get done. Avery pays for it's $100.
Okay.
And I'm blown away. She had $100. And as we were leaving, after I talked to you, we're in the car, and she's all playing with her phone, and I'm like, "What's the matter? You got a new phone. You should be in a better mood about this." She was like, "I just spend my own money." I'm like, "Yeah, that's what happens when you break your own stuff. Welcome to responsibility."
Right.
And then I asked the dad question that no kid wants to hear. So what did we learn?
What did we learn?
Not to break my phone.
Right.
She got her first phone 3 years ago, I guess. It was a, hand-me-down iPhone 6 or something like that. And she's broken every single one of them.
I've broken every one of mine, though. That's why I get new ones.
She's good. This will be a third or fourth phone in that amount of time.
That's, yeah.
In 2 years, 3 years. I've had this phone since 2017. Not a scratch on it. But she looks at it differently now. Not to break your phone. And why not? Because I have to spend my own money. Aha!
So what if she breaks her phone today, let's just say, and she's broke?
She is out of luck until she has money to take care of it.
How are you going to track her?
What's more important? Now you're asking questions I hadn't thought about.
What did we learn, Cory?
Nothing yet.
No, I'm with you. Sometimes it's hard to be a parent because the convenience is never on you.
Never.
When they're grounded, you're inconvenienced.
You're grounded too.
Yes, it sucks.
I figured out the greatest grounding thing in the world, though, Lord of the Rings. She hates it. So if I ground her, I can put a month's worth of grounding in one Lord of the Rings movie.
You make her sit and watch it?
Yep.
Oh my God.
And that's worth a month almost. That's awesome.
Yeah, that'd be a month for me too.
Well, we went to the T-Mobile store after we left the Apple store because I thought a screen protector would be cheaper there. I was wrong. But when we got there, Karen was in the house and in full effect. This lady was going nuts. I'll tell you about that coming up.